Have you ever noticed something strange? You are completely fine, relaxed, confident, until someone suddenly asks you a question in English, and in that exact second, your brain goes blank. Your heart beats faster, your mouth becomes dry, and all the English you know just disappears. Why does this happen? Why do we panic when someone simply asks us a question?
That moment feels like standing under a spotlight, right? Even if it's just one person asking, it feels like the whole world is watching you. And the worst part is, later, when you're alone, the perfect answer comes to your mind. You think, why didn't I say that? But at that moment, nothing.
Exactly. And today we are going to solve this. Not with grammar rules, not with big vocabulary, but by understanding what actually happens inside your brain when someone asks you a question in English.
Because here's the truth. Panic has nothing to do with your English level. It has everything to do with pressure.
Yes, when someone asks you a question, your brain suddenly shifts into evaluation mode. It thinks, I am being judged. And when the brain senses judgment, it activates a small alarm system called the fight or flight response.
And when that happens, logic becomes weak. Memory slows down, words hide. That's why even if you know the answer, you can't access it.
So, the real problem is not vocabulary. The real problem is speed plus fear.
Speed pressure. You feel like you must answer immediately, and that urgency creates panic.
So, today we're going to learn a simple 3-step system to answer questions without panic. And I promise you, this will change how you respond forever. The biggest mistake learners make is trying to answer instantly. They think, if I pause, I will look stupid.
But native speakers pause all the time. They just use buffer phrases.
Exactly. Instead of freezing silently, you can say, that's a good question. Let me think for a second. Interesting. I've never thought about that before.
These are not filler words. These are power tools.
When you say this, 2 things happen. First, you look confident. Second, your brain gets 3 to 5 seconds to organize thoughts.
And those 3 seconds remove panic.
Let's practice. I'll ask you a question. What do you usually do on weekends? Instead of answering directly, try this. That's a good question. Usually on weekends See? Smooth, natural, no panic. Now comes the second part. Most learners panic because they try to build a perfect answer.
But perfection creates delay.
So, here's the formula. Short answer plus small detail plus simple emotion.
That's it?
That's it. Let's try. Answer. Yes, I do. I enjoy the problem-solving part. It makes me feel productive. Short answer, small detail, emotion.
It sounds complete, and it doesn't require advanced grammar.
Exactly. You don't need long speeches. You need structure. Panic makes you speak fast, but speaking fast makes mistakes.
So we do the opposite.
Slow down. Pause between ideas. Example, yes, I like reading books, especially self-development books. They help me think differently.
When you slow down, your brain catches up.
And confidence increases.
But Eva, can I ask something? Why do questions feel more dangerous than normal speaking?
Because questions are unpredictable. When you prepare a speech, you control the content. But when someone asks a question, you lose control.
So panic is actually fear of unpredictability.
Exactly. And the only way to remove that fear is exposure. Practice answering random questions daily. Let's do a rapid practice session. Listen and answer using the formula. Question 1. What is your favorite food? Answer like this. My favorite food is biryani. I love the spices. It makes me happy.
Question 2. Why are you learning English? I'm learning English to improve my career. It helps me communicate globally. I feel more confident when I improve.
Question 3. What is one skill you want to develop? I want to improve public speaking. It challenges me. I think it will change my confidence.
See? None of these answers are complicated.
And none of them require perfect grammar. Let me tell you something important. People are not judging your grammar as much as you think.
They are mostly focused on the conversation itself.
Yes, and sometimes the only person judging you is you.
That's powerful.
Panic often comes from self-criticism. You are afraid of making mistakes, but mistakes are part of communication.
So,
How do we permanently remove
panic.
By changing identity, instead of saying, I am bad at answering questions, say, I am learning to respond calmly.
Small identity shift, big impact.
Every time you answer without panic, even slightly better than before, your brain builds new confidence pathways.
Let's learn 3 powerful words today. Spontaneous. Something done naturally without preparation. Example, I want to become more spontaneous in conversation.
Composed, calm and in control. Example, she remained composed during the interview.
Articulate. Able to express thoughts clearly. Example, he gave an articulate answer.
Repeat after us. Spontaneous, composed, articulate.
Use these words in your own sentences today. Remember this. You don't panic because you don't know English. You panic because you fear speed and judgment.
So, from today, we do 3 things. Buy time, use the formula, slow down.
And practice daily.
Even 5 minutes of answering random questions alone in your room will change your brain.
Confidence is not built in silence, it is built in repetition.
And the next time someone asks you a question in English, instead of freezing, smile and say, that's a good question.
Because now you know what to do.
And if you found this helpful, practice with us every Thursday.
And if you want deeper mindset transformation, don't miss our Monday and Saturday hypothetical episodes.
Keep speaking,
Keep improving.
one answer at a time.
See you in the next episode.